Yeah, I don't know. In my head, I always say like, I don't know. I feel like in a relationship, I don't really think like. I think you can have friends like obviously from like the opposite gender and stuff, but not like a best friend. Like I feel like your best friend should be like I don't know, your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Like you
Hmm.
can be friends with someone, but a best friend is like that's pushing it, bro. I don't know.
Okay, do you think if you're
Literally. Oh wait, what are you gonna
no no
say?
go go I'm listening.
Literally, I feel like I've just seen it like a guy and a girl like be best friends, and then like that something happens. It's like I don't know. I feel like there's no point in like trying to say, oh, that's just my best friend. I don't know.
Do you think
That's not
that
a thing.
males and females can be friends? Like, okay, like not even dating in a platonic relationship. Okay, do you, I really think the attraction thing really matters.
Yeah, but I mean, duh. Like,
Okay, then
yeah,
what was I gonna ask? I was gonna do. I think like people could be friends platonically, not in a relationship. But yeah, I think it's the attraction thing, because
yeah.
yeah, if like attraction is mutual, something's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna attack the rim. Something's gonna
Mm,
be. Even actions are gonna be like misunderstood or in some certain ways. I don't know.
yeah. I also like, I don't know. There's like this thing where, what is it? What am I trying to say? Hold on. It's like like whenever someone attractive like could get like someone you find attractive can get away with doing certain things that like someone like you don't find attractive because like it's how they look.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just thought of that.
we all have our body. Like attract. If you're attracted to somebody, they can say the most crazy, out of pocket, weird stuff.
Yeah.
You be giggling. You be like, oh, okay. You don't even think anything of it. If the person's ugly, hell no. Creep,
Nah,
weirdo.
literally, which is crazy. Like, dang.
Why do you think that though?
Why do I think that happens?
Okay, like for example, when you were single, probably men, probably try to get at you, talk to you in whatever manner. But like, what was something that was like oh, you're ugly. Like, why are you even talking to me this way? Or you're probably like, oh, you're short. Like, why are you even, you know? What was one of those moments?
I mean, yeah. Like if I don't find them attractive, like why would I like?
How do you know if someone finds you attractive?
Oh, like if someone finds me attractive.
Like specifically, I'm actually. Let me write this down. I'm gonna call people and ask them this. I clearly have too much free time on my hands. I I don't, but I be acting like I have too much free time on my hands.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like to me this might sound crazy, but I feel like a random guy is not gonna like try and talk to you and like why are you talking to me? Like what do you? I don't know.
So
Like
you think we only talk to people
that.
we find attractive?
Yes. Uh, like 100. Okay, like and my friend tried to tell me I'm crazy, like, and she's like one of those people that has like a guy best friend because she's just trying to be like I don't know, delusional. But I always tell her like this guy likes you. Like no, but I swear like I don't think guys like randomly go up to girls.
Okay, what about girls? If a girl's talking to you, do you like you don't think it's like mutually exclusive, or is it just for men? Like a woman wouldn't talk to a random guy
Well,
unless she found him attractive, or
wait, like if a girl comes up to me, like
no, like a guy. You said like if a man is talking to you, he probably finds you attractive. So if a woman
yeah,
is talking to a random guy that she just met, is it because she finds him attractive, or just because the opportunity is there?
okay, well this might sound a little crazy, but I think it's maybe different for girls. Well, I don't know.
Why so? Why
Well,
so? Why so?
I feel like I can only speak
From
on what I know, like, and like what a girl experiences, because I feel like a girl like will talk to some guy if they're bored, like even if they don't find them like really attractive. Like some girls will literally just talk to a guy if they're bored, or like some girls like I don't know. I think for me, like I think I used to have like a problem with like saying like no to people, or sometimes like I just give them like I don't want to talk to you, but I'll just give you my Instagram and then never talk to you again, or like I don't know, like just like mixture of like being bored and kind of like, yeah, I don't want to reject you in the moment, so I'll just like play along. But like,
Okay,
I don't
okay,
know.
okay, okay. Now, like,
I don't know if guys do that though. Like,
now I'm
do
gonna
guys
ask
like talk to
why.
girls because they're bored?
I think every,
Okay,
I think
uh,
everybody talks to everybody if they're bored or not.
okay. Well,
But why did you like? Why do you think you used to just like instead of just being like no immediately, for lack of better words, entertain? Even though like you're like a okay, I'm gonna give you my Instagram, but I'm never gonna talk to you. Like, why not just be
I
like no?
think, um, I think like two things. I don't know. I don't like being mean, which I know is mean. And the end of the day, if like me ignoring you later on is also mean. But also, I think like people that approach you like I think a lot of times they don't know how to take no like as an answer. Like I've seen guys be like, I'll say, oh, I have a boyfriend. Be like, oh, like it's still so. What's your name though? Like, what's your Instagram though? Like you could still be friends or something. I'm like, how many times do I like? I don't feel like having to say no a million times. I'll just say okay, and then I don't do this now. I'm not saying I do this now, but like before, like I'll be like, oh, like no, like I'm not interested, and they'll be like, oh, like can I still get your Instagram? No, I'm like, I don't know. I'll just be like, okay, whatever, and then like I'll talk to you because I already said no. But I think those are like the two main things, like not trying to like reject somebody and like how do you even reject somebody? Like you can lie and say. I feel like girls always say like lie. They can lie and say they have a boyfriend and like I don't think a girl ever says like oh like I don't know.
No, no, I'm just listening. I'm just listening.
I don't know. I think over time I'll just be like no. I stopped being like trying to be nice. Like I'm sorry, no. But yeah.
I'm trying to think. Okay, so whenever people, so, but if someone was attractive, you give them your Instagram, you're chatting to them. Why do you think like this is actually great? I can ask you. This is great. Perfect. Why do people? What is the thing with people's egos with like taking forever to text people back and all of that? Like, do you do that? I don't understand that.
Um, like no, I don't do that. Well, like if I find someone attractive, like or if I'm trying to get to know them, I don't think I do that. I don't understand that either. Like the leaving them undelivered and stuff. Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because one thing I've learned, like if someone's interesting, if someone's interested, they're interested. You don't have to do all that weird. I don't know. I think that's strange. Because what's the point of
But
showing
like,
interest
oh my gosh.
than like being like, actually, I'm not that interested.
Yeah, and I just had this conversation with someone that was like talking about how like this guy like he responds like really fast. I'm like, isn't that a good like, or I don't know, like they'll be like, I don't want to respond too fast, like or something like that. Well, you're on your phone, like I don't know, you could just respond. I feel like everyone's always. I don't want to say like everyone's always on their phone, but like
No, 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 no,
most people
no,
are.
no,
Most
no,
people are
no,
always
no,
on
no.
their phone, so like
Everybody's on their damn phone. People
exactly. So
people
like
call and drive. They text and drive. They watch YouTube and drive. They Netflix and drive. I promise you, their phone's on their body somewhere.
yeah, so like they saw they you know if you think about it, you saw their message. Like I don't know, it's not worth the whole like
Even as a D&D
acting.
warrior, like you still see the message.
Yes,
unless
literally.
unless
Like
I fall asleep, and that's probably when I mean, most of the time, I understand the people that don't use their phones. I'm on my laptop, right? But I have the iMessages on my damn laptop. I try.
yeah,
I don't use my phone that much throughout the day. I only use my phone to call people and swipe my card. What else do you need your phone for? But yeah, I also don't like. I suck at texting, so I just rather call.
mm,
But if the person doesn't answer your call or answer your text, it's like you can give them a benefit of a doubt. But after that, like, it
yeah,
doesn't make sense.
yeah. I don't understand like the whole point of pretending like you're not interested or like I don't want to seem like I care this much or a certain way. Like you already said that you're interested, so like what's the point? Or like I remember I used to like text this person. It was so like that was like the most confusing thing I ever went through. Cause like I was like he would be like dry during our conversations, and then so I'd be like, okay, I'm just gonna stop texting you. But then he would like text me the next day. I'm like, what are you doing? I was so confused. Like,
But did
it
y'all
sounds
ever
like you're
like?
not interested, but like,
Did y'all
I
ever
mean,
communicate expectations? Like, or like,
what do you mean?
did y'all ever be like, okay, I'm trying to get to know you. You look good. Hey, what's up? Ah, it was just like a. Let's just text them. Oh my gosh, kind of dry, kind of not dry.
No, I mean, like, I don't know. I thought he was like actually trying to get to know me. Like, I feel like I don't know.
What is like a sign of somebody like trying to get to know you? Sorry, this is like a. Thank you. This is good.
What's a sign? Maybe um, like asking. I have like asking questions about you. Like, I feel like a lot of people like talking to people to talk about themselves. Like, they want someone to like talk to somebody about like the things they're going through. But like, if someone's actually trying to get to know you, like they'll actually ask questions about you, which is so basic. There's like, I don't know, it's so draining talking to people that just want to talk about themselves. They'll be like, oh, like, hi, like, how's your day? You'll be like, good, and then they'll be like, oh, this what happened to me. Like, okay.
Yeah, but it's also like, do you get mad at them if you just say good even though your day wasn't good? Like, let's be honest now.
No, but like, if okay, let's say I was being for like it was a good day. You could just be like, okay, what'd you do? Like, what was it
But
good?
why can't you as the person be like, yeah, it was a good day. I did da 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 da.
Okay, maybe that's a bad example. Let's say it was a good day. I did. Okay, let's say you say it was a good day. I did this, 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 and this, and then they don't ask you anything about like what you said or something like that. Like they don't want to ask you like a follow up. Like I think that's just like basic
Do you
conversation
think
stuff. Like
like
if you're actually trying to get to know somebody.
do you think like basic like who struggles more with basic conversation stuff, girls or boys
Um,
or tie?
I think no, it's Thai. I think it depends on the person. I don't think that has anything to do with your gender.
Facts.
Cause I mean, I've heard girls say like, I don't know what to say, or like, what should I say to this? But then also like, I've seen girls say, or like, I've heard a guy say, what do I say? So it's the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think like I mean I don't know anything about like your friends' love lives, but do you think like your friends who are like single struggle with men because they don't know how to communicate, like basic communication, or like ego?
Mm, like, I don't know, like ego from coming from themselves.
Yeah, yeah. Like basic communication, like they can't really like hold a conversation well, or ego, like the texting thing, or like being dry, or like not actually expressing their expectations or feelings. Like that's what I mean by ego. Or is that the same thing?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm a girl. Like, my friends, I don't think they have that problem. I genuinely think it's the guy problem. But if I had to pick, maybe ego. But even that, like, I think my friends are down. Like, I don't know. They're like real people. They're not the type of people to be like, okay, let me like leave one deliver for 2 hours because he left me undelivered for 15 minutes or something. Like, I think they're actually, I don't know. Is it crazy to say? Like, I feel like I think a lot of my girlfriends are mature than like a lot of guys
I don't think that's
our
crazy to
age. So,
say. Why would that be crazy to say? I think most women are mature than men till we
but
die.
like I don't want to sound biased because those are my friends. But that's
Personally, like I really think that most women are more mature than men till we die.
yeah.
Like I mean, obviously, I don't think all women are mature. That's crazy. There's like, I talk to y'all and I'd be like, hell no. But y'all talk to me and y'all be like, hell no. So it's like the same thing. But I do think the average woman is more mature than a man, and I've just accepted I have to play catch up. Like in certain like with certain women that you talk to, it's like not every woman thinks the way I think, or like I'm not that mature. I'm an average maturity, I think. No, God forbid, God forbid, God forbid. But I don't know. I just realized that, especially in certain things, especially emotional maturity, a lot of women are more emotionally mature. Maybe when it comes to like actually expressing themselves, I don't know a lot of people who are really good at expressing ourselves, but I don't think we're taught how to express ourselves.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I think like the way I see my friends, like I see my friends as being like, I don't know. I always see my friends being in like relationships and stuff like that. Like they have that like quality. I feel like if I was a guy, I'd be like trying to get out of my friends. You know what? I'm not trying to say that, but like
No, no, okay,
I'm
wait,
just
okay,
saying
then.
like that's how I
Why
see
do you
my
think your
friends, and
friends
it's
are
like,
single? Oh, wait, wait. Let me let you finish. Let me let you finish. Sorry.
oh, I'll answer your question. Like, why do I think my friends are single? I think it's because like I don't know what these guys are seeing. Like I really don't understand. That's what makes me question like what do guys like even care about for real? Like, you know, because like my friends are pretty, they're down to earth, they're women of God, like, and I think like I don't know what these guys want for real.
What do you think? Okay, wait. Let's do this. What do you think? Like, you can say what you think women want and whatnot, or like what you want. The and like I can say what I think guys want. I don't know. But I do think
Okay,
like
you can go first.
I think like I can't speak for all men. I think there's like a bunch of different archetypes for different men, right? I think in college, immature men want, for lack of better words, I think everybody wants friendship, no matter what level of whatever you are in the archetype. Some men are looking for sex. Some people are looking for people. Some people are looking for lifelong, right? And those are like the three archetypes. Like, not every guy wants to get to know you in a romantic setting, and not everyone wants to get to know you in like a romantic way, right? Some people
Mm-hmm.
are strictly looking for buns. On like I don't know what to say. I don't know. Like, well, shut up.
Yeah,
I don't know.
this
Them.
is like okay, like that's why I sometimes understand why like a lot of my friends are single because I think they give off that like they're not here just to like mess around with people. So they're not single, but like not I guess like not talking to anyone because I think from a guy's perspective you can see that on some of my friends that they're not like trying to mess with people.
That's good though. Like I mean,
No, that's a good
oh,
thing.
like it's intimidating, right? Is that what you mean?
Not even intimidating, but like let's say like if you not you, but like if you're a guy and then like you see someone like maybe you think she's like attractive, but obviously she's not the type of person to like mess around with people. Like why would you even like go after her?
That's fire. Oh, but wait, not me, not me, not me. I mean, I don't
Bro,
even.
what?
I was gonna say I don't even like women that talk to men. Like what? Like that sounds amazing. I think what I've realized like about me, the women I find attractive, they don't they don't like niggas, and I don't like them either. So, um,
What do you mean?
like, um, obviously not black people. I don't mean black people. I just mean like people who are just trying to hit and all that nonsense and are not serious with their life.
Yeah,
Um,
child.
I don't know. Wait, okay. Again, like if you're a man who just wants to clap a woman's cheeks or whatever nonsense, sorry for my words. Uh, why would you want to talk to a woman who's serious?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it doesn't even make sense. And I think for a lot of men, especially in college, because not a lot of men, college students, because we're learning about ourselves and like maturing or whatnot, it's a process of learning. Okay, I don't want to just like I want to be physically seen and emotionally seen, but I don't want the physically seen to like create the emotionally seen. Does that make sense? That makes sense.
So do you think every guy has to go through that process? Like, okay.
I think everybody in some way goes through that. Like, I'm not even talking about guys. I'm talking about men and women. Like,
Mhm.
I think we all want to be loved. We all want to be seen. We all want to be like hugged, held. Well, like we all want a
Yeah.
person and whatnot, right? But I think like some of us realize, okay, what I'm looking for is like emotional, not really physical. And some of us think that okay, for example, I think that a lot, a lot maybe too general. I think some men think that like physical creates emotional, well, and I think with women's head, emotional creates physical, right? So I think like
Yeah.
because of like because some men view like physical creates emotional and women view emotion creates physical. Like whenever like if you're in that mindset of physical creates emotional, you're gonna be looking for physical things to make feel that emotional feeling. Okay, just being blunt, I don't think most men don't have like deep intimate female friendships, right? A lot of times you're raised in a manner of like, oh dang, I literally had the words I was gonna say. Crap. I think that most people are raised in a way that, oh, most men, I think, just generalizing. I can't speak for all men. I can only speak for Mitchell and what I observe. I think that a lot of men think they can only be seen in a romantic setting, or like they can only be emotionally expressive in a romantic setting, right? So like a guy will act tough when he's with his girl. He's like cuddled up. He's just like he's like poking at her. He's being a little play. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like a little bunny, and I think that's the problem. What because a lot of men don't express their emotions in a non-romantic setting. It's kind of hard to like go into things without like looking for a romantic setting because you feel seen in a romantic setting, not in like a friendship setting. I don't think we understand what it means to be a friend. I don't think we understand a lot. Just like
I think like if you don't, I think what you're saying, like as a guy, like if you don't already have like friendships that you can like talk to someone emotionally, or like I don't know, talk to someone about your feelings with, like whenever you get into a relationship, you're not gonna notice that's like not like it's missing in the relationship. Like it's not something you're gonna be expecting. So you're just like, okay.
then like and I think like kind of how I said for men, it's like you only feel like you express the emotions in like emotion in like romantic settings. I don't think a lot of women know how to actually be platonic friends. Like
Mm,
okay, like from what I see from different women, they're expressive with their female friends, but women don't. Not women. I'm gonna say most people, but like I think a lot of women don't actually know how to express themselves. But then I think that's a people problem. People don't act. I think most people don't know how to express themselves. I don't want to make this a gender thing, but if we're gonna say like
mm,
a lot of guys express their emotions in a romantic relationship, I think it's the same thing for women because they only express their like their feelings in female platonic friendships. But then I think women are women's worst enemies because like women would like stab another woman to bring her down just to make her feel good. Like I thought it was a joke where like people are friends with like the fat girl so they can feel better about themselves. That's real. Like,
yeah.
men are not like that. I hope most men I know are not really like that. If a guy's like making fun of a fat guy, it's like, bro, like you don't look good. You probably gonna feel better. They can definitely be a better approach. But yeah, and I think we're
That's why, what I think, like in a girl's head, that I think a lot of girls think that like guys' friendships are very like super, like surface level, like in a way.
I
I don't know.
disagree. Oh
I
wait,
think
no. Oh,
that's.
go.
I just think like I'm sure you've seen those memes where it's like, where does your friend work? Like I don't even know. Like y'all just play basketball together. Like you don't actually like know anything about each other. They're just like, oh.
Okay,
But I
yeah.
feel like a girl like knows every little thing about her like best friend.
Friends, and I think for guys, it's like a mix of both though. I think a lot of guy relationship. I think men and female are very similar. We all talk a lot. We all gossip. We all like we all want to be hugged. We all want to be loved. We all want we all want food to be seen. We want little presents, little gifts. But like
Mm-hmm.
I think because how women are raised, they want that a little bit more than men do. And some men care, some don't. It's all subjective.
I was just about to say, like, I feel like the guys that I met that like have like sisters, or like are raised like maybe like their mom and like her aunt or something like that, and like they have those like female like friends like relationships. I feel like they can talk about like their emotions better, if that makes sense. Like I know like for you, like you have sisters and stuff. Like I feel like you're very like well versed in like your emotions and like I don't know. Like, you know, he has like two older, like he has two sisters, and I feel like he can talk about his emotions well. And it's like other guys that I've met that like have other like female, like I don't know, like women in their life, like they can express their emotions. You know,
And I think it's
I
just a
don't know.
communication problem. Like when it comes to
Yeah.
expressing your okay, like you say you think I'm gonna express my emotions, Natalie. I never truly talk about things that actually bother me. If you actually know me, I never actually talk about things that actually bother me. Like most of the time, I'm just gonna listen, or I'm gonna like if I speak about things that bother me, they're never the actual things that bother me, right? That is really uncomfortable. I'm still like working on that, and because I'm like, dang, when I say things that bother me, like they're like my eyes get a little watery. I'm like, my heart's just like, oh, I'm like, okay, yeah, can't be seeing me like this, buddy.
Yeah.
So like talking about things that actually,
Yeah. Yeah. I go through that too. I feel like sometimes like I don't even want to talk about what's bothering me because like I don't want to like I don't know I don't want to like tear up or like I'll just say something else and be like never mind. I'll talk
yeah.
about it later.
And the thing is like, because if I address the things that are actually bothering me, but one thing I recently I'm learning to accept what's bothering me. Like I was actually talking to Melo's mom about this today. I was like, okay, like for our birthday, I really wanted one thing, and I've learned because I because I really wanted one thing just based off an idea and all these different things. I was like, dang, now I don't get that one thing. It's like, boo, right? I am
Mm-hmm.
super happy. I have a lot to be happy about. Life is chill. Got some little money in my bank account. I have food. I have friends. I have a bed to freaking sleep on and all this crap. But I guess my friend. Oh wait. Side note: you were saying like girls think the guys don't really know each other. I
Mm-hmm.
promise you, bro. A lot of guys like actually know each other. Like guys talk. I don't know about all guys. At least my friends. Maybe my friends are a little bit different from like the average guy. We talk about our feelings, what actually bothers us. Like one of my friends, he relates to this a lot. Like he's good, he's happy, but like he really wants he really wants a girlfriend and whatnot. I don't understand that. I don't understand that personally. But shout out people who really want partners and whatnot. But I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with everything I have. But I think like being seen by the opposite gender is a lot different than being seen by your gender. There's something that like a man or a woman like respective opposite gender, how they see you. Your girls are not finna like your girls are like he always like Natalie, go Natalie, go Natalie, but like Chino's like
Mm-hmm.
go Natalie, go Natalie. You're like I mean they're both smiling, but the effect is just a little bit different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think like that part is like we really want to be seen by the opposite sex, right? And there's a value that
I don't know why. Like I don't know why is that a thing. Like I don't.
biologically, I think, respectively, I think it stems from childhood. I really am not a fan of Sigmund Freud, but Sigmund Freud's always talk about like childhood development, right? So
Mm-hmm.
most women, daddy's girls in that respect, or mommy's girls, but like most of the time, most women are daddy's girls. The feelings, if you had a good father, I hope you did. But like the feelings that you get from being seen by your dad, that authoritative like male figure, is like I feel seen, I feel love, like that is things, and it kind of stems down in little ways from a man that you would want to like have a future with. I think we're designed to want to have a future with people. Personally speaking, I don't think like we're designed to be like single. I think you can be
Mm-hmm.
single. I don't think, but I do think you'll feel more fulfilled for most people if they were in like long-lasting, rich relationships. And it doesn't have to be like marriage. It could be friendships, but both with the opposite
Yeah.
gender and stuff like that. And I think the same thing goes for men, right? Like a lot of men are like mommy's boys and whatnot. Like the way you talk to your mom is different than the way you talk to your dad. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
that same kind of thing. So I think like that from the very beginning is what really makes us want to be seen by like our dads or moms, and that kind of like stems down in romantic feelings or just in general. But I don't know. You can feel great, but you're like, I would feel better if like somebody sees me, and that's like a
Mhm.
God sees you thing, but it's like a I know God sees me, but God's not a bad bit. You know what I'm saying? Like God, I'm joking, I'm joking. But yeah, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, I agree. No, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I also think like I don't know, like your friend that you said like he really wants like a relationship or something like that. I don't know, like I feel I think like with social media and stuff, like a lot of people like it's so easy to be like, okay, like I want a relationship. Like I feel like if we weren't like so into like invested in like other people's relationships or like people posting all the time, it's like you wouldn't be really noticing like, oh, like I'm missing out on anything.
I
If
think
that makes
that's
sense.
maybe something that helps me. I don't care about people's relationships. I was on Instagram the other
Yeah.
day. I saw so many women repost like this one man and this woman who like proposed to each other and got married on Instagram in their
Yeah.
stories. I was like, who the frick are these people? Like, I don't know who these are. I don't really care. Like, why am I seeing this on my story? And I'm like, I liked his fits though. I was like, broski can dress. I don't know who bro
Mhm.
is. I don't really care, but because yeah, I
Oh
think so.
yeah. I'm glad I was never like that. Like, oh, I don't think I ever like I don't know was invested in like a lot like our relationship, like someone else's relationship like that much.
I
Like, or like there was this other TikTok like I think it was like this like Christian content creators that like got married or something like that. Bro, everyone was reposting their wedding it's crazy. Like dang.
Yeah, parasocial relationships, bro. Parasocial relationships. Kind of
Yeah.
crazy. Kind of crazy. I don't know. I never really. I still don't. I never even understood why people wanted to date.
Yeah.
In
I
high
think like
in high
I
school, when
don't know,
people were
saying
dating, I
the
was just like,
fact
what?
yeah. Like saying like, oh, I want to be in a relationship, like I feel like it's like with the it's more interesting when there's like a person attached to it, like, you know? Because like it can be like, oh, it makes more sense to say like, oh, I want to get to know this person rather than like I want to get in a relationship period.
Obviously,
Like,
my friend has a person that like she wants to be in a
oh,
relationship with. You
oh,
just don't know
I
the
thought he was
person.
just saying in general,
No, no, no,
like
no.
he just wants to get.
He be missing and low key plotting on his ex. But yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, so that makes more sense.
yeah. My
I
fault, my
think.
fault, my fault, my fault. Yeah,
I was gonna say, I feel like okay, I do know a lot of girls that like are saying, I want a boyfriend. Like,
but
yeah,
why?
that's what I'm saying. I do think it's like a social media thing. Like, you're only saying that because you feel like you're missing out on something.
And because you're seeing
Like, if you,
some random Negro swipe that card. This Negroes like I personally think okay, wait, okay,
yeah,
my friend sent us a TikTok and was like, if you keep going 50-50 with your girl, you're gonna wonder why you don't have a girlfriend and you never get married. I was like, wait a second. We're broken in college. I personally think, I think it's a man's responsibility to provide and whatnot. Y'all are not married. And y'all are dating, getting to know
mm,
each other, right? I'm not saying the woman should always pay or whatever. First date, swipe that card. Second date, swipe that card. Third date, swipe that card. But we gotta get her to start swiping that card somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, she better be tipping. She better be buying something. I'm fine with somebody not paying, but like, I don't want to be. I never want to. Personally, I'm just talking about me. I don't want to feel like I'm being used for money. I'm not no meal ticket.
mm,
I'm not no money pig. Like, what the frick? Doesn't make sense.
yeah. It's like I would like, I don't know. I know some guys it's like an ego thing, like they don't want their girl to pay or something like
I
that,
don't
or
have
like
that ego. I mean,
I can tell.
no, wait a second. You know, times it just depends. Like, I always have. Whenever I was in
But
a
okay,
okay,
I also think not paying like for to a girl is also like a sign of like he's not interested because this other guy just bought me this, so why can't he like he doesn't like me,
but this is
which is crazy, which is
comparison
crazy.
because like, why is that nigga buying you shit? Like, what?
Yeah, at
What?
the end of the day, like if he doesn't have to buy you anything, like the
Exactly.
other
Like
guy,
again, like you said, because
but
we're
it's easy
seeing
to
other
compare.
stuff, it's comparing. Like we're looking on the internet. Yeah, that guy's going on a date. He's flying her out. He's paying for this. He's like, I don't know what y'all's tax brackets are, right? I actually don't
Yeah.
even know most of y'all's last names. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how the frick do you expect someone to just meet you? Okay, first dates, swipe that card. I say, man, swipe that card. I think if it's an expensive stuff, I think I respect fighting to pay. I do have that. I'm talking all this, rah rah rah. I'm like, my card is readily available, but I
That's so
never.
African.
Oh yeah. I think every man has tricking tendencies. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like telling you when a man really likes a woman and he has money, even if he doesn't have money, he's still gonna swipe that card. Niggas will go
Hmm.
broke swiping that card for a woman they like, and it's actually insane. I'm not niggas. God forbid I do that. God forbid I do that. Financially, you could never make me do that. Absolutely.
But like, yeah, because at the end of the day, like, if you really like this girl, like, is she gonna be the type of girl that like cares if you actually don't have money and you don't like you can't
Exactly.
swipe your card?
Exactly.
So
Like again,
you
dates
have to pick
should
and
not
choose your
always
battles.
set boundaries. Dates should not just always be going out to dinner. Dates should not always be the guy paying. Personally, I think in a relationship, the woman should initiate dates. The man should initiate dates. The woman should initiate her swiping that card. The man should swipe that card. Both people should be doing stuff. I'm not saying 50-50. I'm just saying some days it's somebody doing 100. Some days it's somebody doing 30. Both people need to be doing stuff. That's just where I'm at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah,
Uh, that's valid, I guess.
yeah. But you said like your friends comparison. Yeah, it sounds scary. Or like they want a boyfriend because they see people on the internet. But then it's like, why do I actually want to be in a relationship? Okay, wait. Okay, it's maybe you're
Cause
dumb.
I think, huh?
No, go.
Oh, I think like with social media and stuff, like obviously, like if you're saying that, like you obviously only see the good things, like oh, I want to be in a relationship because like I want to go like on dates, these fun little dates, and have like matching fall and Christmas, and just like have that person. Because I don't know, I feel like that's why they want a relationship.
Why do you want a
I mean,
relationship?
why do I want
Why
a
do you want?
relationship?
Why do you want a relationship now?
Oh, well, I think like
Because you said that's why day. So you're different. By why?
uh,
Because you said day. You're like differentiating. So like,
well, like I was talking about my friends, but like I think, well, before I got into a relationship, I was just like I said, like I think it's like on the person, like it's like more like, of a person thing. Like I didn't want to be in a relationship like before I don't think before I met Chino, I was like, oh, I want to have a boyfriend. I want to have a boyfriend. I'm like, oh, okay, let me date this guy. Like no, I want to be in a relationship because of Chino. Like I want to be in a relationship with him.
because of
Like
the
I don't think,
person.
yeah. So
Okay.
and I think that's how it should be. Like I don't think, I don't know. Thank you.
That makes sense. That makes sense. It shouldn't be,
Yeah.
and that's one thing I learned. Like, I I finally listened to what Favor was saying. I actually understood what
Uh,
she was saying. She was saying like when we were dating, she was saying like intimacy, or like you're in a relationship because you want to get to know the person. You're not doing it because of like the schedule or y'all's relationship, right? I remember one time we went to go get Tuesdays, Pazookies. We like to get Pazookies on Tuesdays. And one time it was like it's Tuesday, let's go get Pazookies or whatever. On the phone, this woman sounded like she was hanging out with her friends, having fun. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna try to bother you. Da da da.
mm,
And I didn't understand what she was saying. Like, it's not about bothering me. It's like I'm doing it because I want to get to know you, and that's what relationships are. Though you're not doing it because of like the idea of it. You're doing it because of the person, and that's what like
yeah.
actually matters. I think that's actually what changes lives. When we actually do stuff because of people and not because like I'm not gonna swipe that card because you're my boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm doing it because of the person, like the actual individual.
Mm,
Like if you're a doctor and you're just helping out patients because you're a doctor, yes, that's cool, that's good, but you should help out someone because of the individual. Like, you know? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I finally understood what she was saying. I was like, oh, maturity in women that I don't think. I also think women
I
think.
mean, I understand that. Like, I mean, I understand your point though. Like, you try to be considerate.
I think women also
You
think
know,
about things that men don't think about. or most men, or I think some women think about a lot of things that I don't think about.
Like what?
How old? Like okay, like your 30s, having kids, what would it like to live with some? I don't think I
Mm,
dwell on thoughts like that. Like I think we've all thought about like marriage. I haven't really thought about marriage. I've thought about like date eventually one day. Get this trusty knee on the ground, swipe that card, spend a lot of money on a wedding, buy a house, travel the world with the wifey and whatnot. I think of like marriage as a super best friend, but it's more than that.
mm,
So I don't think I've like thought because when I talk to my friends, they're like, okay, okay. We're talking about dating and friendships, right? And one of my friends, like a couple of my friends are dating in our friend group. One of our friends, like, okay, I agree with both of what they're saying. My boyfriend is just my friend, right? So like he doesn't really need to know everything about my life. He really doesn't need to know like what's happening. Another person's like, you're tripping, bro. Like you should definitely don't just treat him as a friend, cause then you're gonna lose out on like intimacy after getting to know the person. But then another person was like, if I'm with my partner, I'm only talking to my partner kind of thing. Like, I think it's a healthy balance. Your boyfriend is just a boy that's your friend, but you're trying to get to know them as an individual in hopes of whatever the road takes. So,
mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know if that
But
makes sense.
like, I don't understand the not trying to get to know everything. Like, they don't need to know everything about me.
I think there's a healthy boundaries. Like, okay, I think sometimes in relationships we kind of go too fast, especially in getting to know things. Okay, like
You mean like physically not know everything about me? Or like, what do you mean? Like not being like not telling them things that you think about? Like,
mix of both. Certain things. Okay, like I think your wife or husband should know everything about you, or should like get to know you in that way where they can know everything about you. You feel comfortable enough to tell them everything about you, but I don't think you should. I think you should date somebody that you get to you're growing to feel comfortable in that manner. But I do think like what separates a wife and a well, okay, what separates a husband and a boyfriend and like what they know about you.
is that a question?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm,
See,
but like the thing is, like, I don't wait. I'm like confused.
okay,
Why
okay, okay,
wouldn't you? Like,
okay.
I understand the question, but like, why wouldn't you like be open with the person
No
that
one's
you're
saying
trying to
don't
get
be
to know?
open. I do think like with time, like it takes time. I think it takes time. And no one's saying like okay, like don't tell your boyfriend certain things about you. But I'm saying like okay, should there be a difference between what your husband and a boyfriend knows about you?
I think like I mean obviously
No, no,
you're
no, no,
like
not
the
obviously.
person.
Yes or no? Should there be a difference?
Oh yes,
Okay, yes. Who should know more?
your husband.
Okay.
But that's only based on like time. Like obviously, like your boyfriend obviously will know everything about you when you first start getting like and like
Yeah, no, no one's talking
as
about like.
time goes.
Okay, let's say you're in a relationship for 2 years, right? Obviously, your husband is somebody that you probably dated, and you're still in a relationship with. Like your marriage is just continuing dating and whatnot. But like
Hmm.
you dated someone for 2 years, who should know more? A husband or a boyfriend of 2 years?
The husband. Well,
Oh,
okay, for the same amount of time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's say okay, hypothetical. You've dated someone for 2 years. Person A is dating someone for 2 years, right? And they're still dating. Person A is dating someone for 2 years, and they get married on their like 2 year anniversary or whatever. Who should know more,
Mm.
boyfriend or husband?
I guess the husband.
Okay, yeah, this is like a subjective question, but I think
I think it.
the husband should
Yeah.
always like know more than the boyfriend and whatnot. But I just think that sometimes in relationships we share so much about ourselves, and we're like crossing emotional boundaries. I don't think you should hide things. I just think like within due time. Like okay, um, you like if something triggers you or whatever, tell that to your partner. But like, these are all nuanced. Dang it. Because like, there's not a certain timeline of telling someone certain things. I just think that in a lot of relationships, we're acting like marriages instead of just dating, because we're trying to date to marry. So like, we're crossing these emotional boundaries as we're like, wham, wham, like your boyfriend is basically your husband. The only thing that y'all are not doing is maybe sex, and maybe splitting the bills together. But like, what's the difference? What is it like? What is the difference between a boyfriend and a husband?
Like, okay, what do you think should be the difference?
I think for me personally, me no speak English. No hablo inglés.
Besides, like, okay, like physical stuff, what, sure, like,
I think like
I
there
don't
should
know.
be emotional boundaries. I think obviously we're getting to know each other and dating to marry and whatnot. But I really, really think in how we date and how we conversate and the like intimacy and the like repetitive times we see each other and whatnot, like the heart is gonna grow more. When you like somebody, the more you hang out with them, the more conversations you have, the deep stuff y'all do together. Not talking physical, just like y'all can get ice cream. That just makes you want to like the person more. Y'all can just have laughter, like oh, like you're gonna start associating things, which is good. But I think we need to like slow down, right? If you're obviously there's no specific rules. If you're first getting to know someone going on dates, maybe like wait 2 weeks to take the person on the next date type of thing. Like make some clarity in our brains instead of just going on our emotions. Like we tend to think we're logical creatures, but our emotions feel our logic. So like, oh yeah, okay. When we think someone's attractive, we associate good things with them. That's why most people don't say the person they find attractive is dumb or stupid. You're like, yeah, they're intelligent, they're cute, they're this, they're that. No, they're stupid. You're just in a love spell. They're
Yeah.
dumb, but like we tend to associate really good things, which is not a bad thing, but we do need like spaces of clarity, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I feel like it's just like, it sounds like you're just like creating like unnecessary like space. Like,
I
like if you feel like you're want to get to know someone, like why do I have to wait? Like,
so then
can't
why
waste
not just
this.
okay? Not obviously. I just said two
I
weeks.
know I'm just using your example. Like, why do I have to wait? Like to see them again if I wanted, if I enjoyed my time with them. Like,
You don't.
why? But why do you think
Oh, I think
you
like
should?
for like for protections of our emotions and
To
of
not
our
get like infatuated with them, like
yeah,
in
for
my
protections
opinion.
of our emotions of our heart, I do think stuff like that is better. Okay, for example, why not just marry somebody on the first date, Natalie? People do it. Why haven't you just like be like in your relationship right now? Why don't you and Cheetah just get married and like get to know each other as you guys get married? Obviously, this is kind of crazy talk. Sorry, it's not
I
crazy talk.
mean, yeah, I mean, I do agree with the whole like it takes time to like get to know someone. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. Cause who knows? Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking, like,
I know this is a lot.
I think because if you're being logical with yourself, like, yes, you can say like, I know this person, like, I've been dating this person for like a year, and like, okay, I think I know them enough to get married. But like, do you really like? I feel like that's just like your emotions tricking you. So
You
that's
you
why
never
I
know
think you
anybody well
don't get,
enough to get married.
huh?
You never truly know anybody. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Okay, don't make my brain hurt. Cause
Sorry.
so then, how do you know if we're gonna get married? Like, what's
You have faith and trust. Okay, Natalie.
okay? But that faith comes from somewhere.
Duh. But like,
Like,
you've had friends that you're not. Okay, you've had friends that you grew up with that you're no longer friends with anymore, right? They
hmm
probably okay, you have friends who probably know you really really well, right? Have they changed a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I thought you knew them really well. Like, I think you never truly know anybody.
As people change, I think like, and that's like, I think like when you choose to like be friends with someone or be within like a relationship with someone, like you're making the choice to like, okay, like I choose to like, you know, stick with them. Like even like if things happen and like things might change with them, or like
Quick
I
question.
think it's like a choice. Like you
Yeah,
know,
I think choices are like the biggest thing. But like, okay, for the whole idea of like for better or for worse, this is a lot of like thought. This is what normally goes on in my head. Like, so welcome to Mitchell's head for a second. Um, okay, if we're like for better or for worse, like what changes that in a relationship versus marriage? Because like, okay, you get married, you say, I'm gonna be with you in sickness and in health, for better or for worse, all that bull crap. Not bull crap. I don't know what the words are. I just don't remember. I don't remember what the words are. So you say all these things like, okay, I know some people are like, well, okay, yeah, yeah. Let's stop. Let me state one thing. For better or for worse, marriage, boom. What's different in that in a relationship and a boyfriend that you've dated for like 2 years, 3 years?
I think like when you're getting married, you're making the choice to say, okay, like when you're dating, like
So
you can be like, I'm breaking up with you because of this, like.
this whole started because I saw like this artist I know. He just proposed to his girlfriend, right? His girlfriend has two of his kids, by the way, right? Like he treats his girlfriend like his wife, right? Like so, would you? And like you know, how I asked originally, like, would you, if you're dating somebody, would you live with them? Would you have kids with them? And you said maybe live with them, but like kids, like I don't know about that one. But why not?
I think like with kids, like with living with someone, you can like it's like the same thing with like dating in a way. Like you can move out and like if you have a kid with someone, like that's like a decision. Like like I'm sticking with you for the rest of my life. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be in the kid's life, and that kid's gonna be in the person's life. So
What
it's like,
do you believe? Oh,
oh, what were you
do you
saying?
believe in
No, I
like?
just think it's the same thing.
Okay,
The
okay,
same
okay,
commitment of you're gonna be in their life.
okay, okay. I think that's what actually makes marriage actually matters. If your intention is to have kids, because the person's gonna be the father or mother to your kids and share DNA. That's why marriage is actually very important. Because like I could be like for better or for worse with my girlfriend, blah blah. Like who cares? But like marriage matters because of like obviously you're still dating, blah blah blah. But like if you're gonna bring world like life into this world, if this person's gonna be the father of my children, mother of my children, we gotta get some things straight. Those are just my thoughts. Like I don't know. To me, marriage is really significant because of children, not really because of.
So do you think there's a point of getting married if you're not gonna have kids?
Not really.
Really?
Like, okay, see, that sounds like a objective yes. I'm just like at the moment, I don't think so. Okay, one of my mentors, dang, a couple years ago, dang, life is so fast. I went. She and her person have been not married for 25 years, right? They had a not a wedding because they since they're not married, they're gonna call it a not a wedding, but right, they rented like they're legally not married. They're not married or any of that stuff. Her and Rick have been living together for 25 years. They don't have any kids. They're like, you know, they do the adult stuff and all. Like, I don't think there's a point of marriage if you're not gonna have kids. That sounds like a blanket statement, but like, maybe I am. Maybe I am saying that as a blanket statement.
So you're not gonna have kids. It's just like a statement move. Like okay, like we're legally like together forever. Like you can still plan to be with them, I know, like a boyfriend girlfriend forever.
I
But like,
think marriage really matters because of children. Really, really matters because of children.
oh yeah,
Because like, if you don't plan on having kids, why not just have a female friend that you can live with for the rest of your life and like People want to be satisfied sexually, emotionally, and all these different things. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's a stretch. I feel like that's a stretch.
So you don't like obviously. I'm so serious. My like one of my mentors, he and her person are married. Like, huh?
No, I was gonna say something, but never mind.
This is a safe place, Natalie. Speak your mind.
No, like it doesn't make sense.
Oh, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
That she's lived with the same person for 25 years. I mean, I can tell you more stuff that's not gonna make sense. Rick is also 25 years older than her, so like, crazy.
No, I support that. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't think. Like, wait, no, not the age gap. I'm just saying, like, oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me rewind. They don't have to be married. I agree with that.
Okay, what does the part that doesn't make sense?
Oh no, I was saying. Well, I was thinking. I was about to say it doesn't make sense.
Oh, what you were gonna say doesn't make. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was confused. I was
what
like,
you're saying makes sense.
okay, okay. It couldn't. It doesn't have to make sense. Huh.
Okay, I unfortunately do have to go.
No. We've talked for a damn.
Wait, this has been such a good conversation. Yeah, we should do this again.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night. Wow, that was really good. Maybe I can just do stuff like that. Obviously, have consent of my friends, but who knows? I think like I want to have conversations and just do stuff like that. I think a lot of podcasts are not that good. I mean, they're good, but the interviewers have horrible questions. They're not actually having a conversation. It's an interview. Nobody truly wants to be interviewed. That's a personal thought of mine.